Let me do a quick edit on this. Let's get rid of... I don't mind the time to nodes. I don't really need them, but I don't mind them. This is a... oh, that's why. I'm on orbit. A lot of this won't show up, I guess, until I'm done. Let's see. Don't care about the angles. Maneuver node. Don't care about these generally because I have precise node and that it shows me everything. I might save that though. Burn time, half burn time. Let's get rid of all this. Maneuver node, angle to prograde. Yep, okay. I just don't want it all show up whenever I launch, so. And the vessel, I'll trim that down later. Alright, we're not wobbling, right? Nope. Got my antenna, I have connection. I think we're go for launch. Let's check the staging real quick. Looks good. Okay, let's launch. And we're actually going to get north. So, 3, 2, 1, launch. Of the Keo mapset destined for 250-kilometer orbit around Kerbin. Mission to map Kerbin as well as conduct ionization scan and return scientific data. Okay, we're not quite at a full G in order to maintain thrust. Luckily I have a 45 on here, so there we go. We're actually climbing. Probably should have simulated this flight first, but I didn't. It's a fairly cheap rocket. I'm not too terribly concerned with it. Alright, let's just let it burn. Let it burn. Okay, where is my stage? There we go. Alright, picking up some nice orbital speeds now. Work on bringing my eccentricity down a little bit. Okay, we're almost out of atmosphere. I want almost a full 90-degree inclination. So I'd like to get 100% altimetry, but we'll see if it happens. All right, let's dump that. It went a little faster than it should have. Let's target. Maybe I should have put 2 on here. Could probably target Kerbin. Almost there. All right. Now let's activate you. It's too late. I might do, let's do number 1. Let's target number 1. I can change it later if I want. Actually, now I think about it, this did not require, okay, I just needed a orbit. I don't need a specific orbit, so that'll be easy enough to complete. I don't even need that on there. These are obviously absorbing all the core temp from the rocket. And being only 250 kilometers, my omnidirectional should ping the KSC whenever I'm over it. So that should work. Okay, so we need to do a burn at apoapsis. Let's add the node. Apoapsis. Gonna do quite a bit of a burn. Oh, yeah. There we go. 252 kilometers even. Both sides. So I actually want to execute the next node in oh wow, it's 3 minutes. Okay, so let's point at the node. 590 delta V burn. Shouldn't be bad. All right, 30 seconds. And as you can see, this is my satellite setup. I don't know if I've shown it in a while, but yeah, it's bouncing off of Geocom 1. And obviously Geocom 2 is for the backside of the planet. All right, let's burn. I don't want this stage in orbit. I should not be able to get there. Come on. Well, that was a disaster. All right, good times. Yeah, good stuff. All right, recovered. We are successfully recovered. I think my junk is still in orbit, but it's fine. Got 250, 252. I lost my heat regulation, but everything else looks to be intact. Alright, you can stop now. There you go. I want you to be radio minus, I believe. And let's turn this on. What happened was I was trying to stage that rocket, the lower stage, before it would maintain orbit, because I don't want trash. But what I should have done is not burnt that much and manually done the burn. But I was doing it on the whole flight computer automation process, and that was my own fault. I will admit that. That's what happened. I manually staged the rocket, took off, and of course this one kind of stayed put until I started staging it. So that's where we are. Okay, and now we are actively scanning the planet. I can even bring up the map. Do the small map, but that's no fun. Let's do the big map. Ah, Soothsayer and Crawford Patton. I appreciate your follow. Thank you very much. Oh, I'm sorry. Crawford was earlier. Soothsayer, 1325. Thank you for your follow. Okay. We can actually time warp through all of this. We can at least see some of it. Not going to stay here through the whole thing, because that's no fun. Let's do all of that. I don't know why all my buttons went missing. All right, let's get rid of the big ones. Bring up the small one. And we are mapping. And in the meantime, we're also building our other rockets and reconditioning the launch pad. So and I think it is time for a quick save. I have not done this in a long time, and just in case crashes happen. So let's do Keo map set MK1 out in orbit. All right, so let's go ahead and get back to the time warp. I know, right? At least my ant did not explode. It allowed the mission to continue. I probably have a little bit of junk. If I can click on it. Here, let me. Is that it? No. No. It may not have made it to orbit. I may have successfully stopped the junk. Landed. Why do I have landed junk? Oops. Okay. Time warp. As the mod creator likes to say, scanning at the speed of time warp. I believe that's... Don't direct quote me on that. That might not be right. But I at least am in almost constant connection with KeoComSat 1. And that's... Here, there we go. Let's watch it work. We can turn off some lines. Let's turn you off. Turn you off. Let the map go. Beautiful, eh? This game is very beautiful for what it is and what you get. It's a very beautiful game. Okay, while I'm here, it is 92% complete now. I want to actually move over here to this guy. I need to speed him up a little bit. He is a little too slow. As you can see, he's almost lost connection with the KSC, and that's not going to be good. I don't want that, especially with this guy. 868. Why are you wigging out? There you go. Unfortunately, I don't have Verbal Engineer on this, so not fun. But here's one of my Kyocom sats. This is the very first one I put up. It actually doesn't have enough battery power to maintain all three of its, or even two of these antenna, unfortunately. This is completely useless now. I could turn this antenna off. It would help. But let's see, it's got 250 million meters. It can actually communicate with... No, it can't. Well, no, it cannot communicate with that. So yeah, I probably will turn that off. That is the only omnidirectional it has, though. So if I lose this, I'm going to leave that on, because I don't want to lose it. And if I turn that off and I have to send up a Kerbal crew, I'm going to end up not being able to control this by getting close to it. So I'll leave it on for now. I might replace this or come and retrofit it, but we'll see. But back to the task at hand, we need to speed this thing up. I want the rotation to be faster than it is. Much faster, actually. A little bit faster. Just enough for it to catch up. So, let's go flight engineer. What we're going to do... Please stop wigging out on me. Periapsis. And I don't need much. I'll bring it down to 2855. I don't know if I want it that much. I just want a little bit. Just like that. Then I might do another node. This one's at apoapsis. Wait, node 2 is at apoapsis. Node 1's at peri. Okay, just want to make sure. Okay, apoapsis, I kind of want it to do the same thing. Killing me here. Alright. Node 1. Minus. Node 2. Not giving me what I want. Let's get rid of them. One more time. Let's just do it one at a time. Tends to work better that way. Where'd my node go? Periapsis. 2867. Alright, and that is in a little over an hour, almost 2. Get rid of you. Speed up to it a little bit. Alright, point to the node, execute it. And make sure my engine is on. Didn't think so. Generally turn the engine off just so I don't accidentally maneuver on it, you know. It happens. You accidentally hit shift or whatever, and next thing you know, your satellite's deorbiting. Or like me earlier, hit space on accident and almost destroy the mission. speed up a little bit. All right, 10 seconds. Tiniest of tiny burns. I'd really like to fix this little thing right here too. My orbits of my two satellites are just a little bit off. All right, so his orbit should be less than 6 hours. Not by much. I'm going to do the same thing on that end though, because I do want it to be less than 6 hours. So periapps, do the same thing. That is most definitely less than 6 hours. Okay. I'm at least facing the sun. This is going to be on the dark side, which for this satellite is not that good. But luckily it's on more in the middle before the battery power runs out, so I think I'll be safe. Okay. Let's hit the node, execute it. And we are now eclipsed in the dark side, running strictly on battery power. T-minus 30 seconds. Ten seconds. All right, burn complete. Shut down the engine. And we are under orbit. Good. Go back to negative. Yeah, there we go. Get my panels facing the sun. Gonna try to move them a little bit. There we go. Okay, burn complete. That should put me where I need to be. It will slowly increase and pull ahead of the planet and come back in. And eventually I want it practically directly in front of KSC. I mean, that's where the ideal spot is. So, all right, let us go back to KSC. Go back to my original satellite. I still need to do ionization scan before I forget. Okay, let's start the ionization scan, since I have 2 contracts for that. Bring up the big map. Come on, load. The there we go. This is the lowest resolution scan you can actually do of any body, and it's only black and white. It doesn't show any biomes. I don't think, at least. Don't believe it'll show resources. Yeah, see, it's not showing anything. It's very basic. So I'm gonna put the big one away. Bring up the small one again. And we're gonna continue scanning and let the ionization complete. It's actually almost completely done with the planet. Should be last orbit, I believe, before close to 100%. It might be losing connection periodically. Yep, 100%. All done. Excellent. I think it does. I don't know if it does on this particular one. Like, I think I need an actual high resolution. Let me see. Now, you can actually dump these to your PC and look at them that way. This is slope. This is one of my favorite mods, by the way. This thing is just awesome. Being able to map all the bodies in KSP. Very slick. Yeah, it does not have biome. It does show slope and it does show altimetry. I mean, it should. It's an altimetry sensor, but I think I need a higher resolution in order to see the smiley face. Unfortunately. But do you see it? Ah, yeah, there it is. You can barely make it out, but it's there. You can see it with this one too. Just however, barely. Let it load. Yep, there it is. Spoiler alert, there's a happy face on Kerbin. That's just awesome. All right, I'm probably going to, I don't need this satellite. So let me see, let me make sure. Yeah, I just wanted to do that. Let's look at slope. You see it better with slope? It's about the same. It's still pretty hidden, but it's there. Okay, cool. All right, let's look at these. I think all my contracts are complete with this one. No, I still have a 14-minute scan. Did it not complete that scan? Should have. It does show up better for you? Okay, it's about the same for me, seemingly. Okay, there we go. For some reason I had to click it again for that one to finish. All right, got money, got my rewards, ionization scan. Ionization. Can I log it? Nope. Actually analyze my data, and I get a lot of science for it, obviously. That's 100% scan of Kerbin, so that gives you 24 points. Yeah, I probably didn't leave the slope on long enough to kind of see it, but it's there. Just a cool map. I like it. All right, I think that might be it for now for this satellite. I think its life has run its course. It's really not needed. It can't bounce signals anywhere. Can't do anything like that. It's not useful in that regard. The altimetry sensor is pretty much at end of life right now on this thing. Let's see, I do have about 1400 delta V, which really isn't. I mean, I could probably do like a moon flyby on that. But I couldn't do anything. It would just literally be, hey, let's send the probe out there. That's fun. Yay. And it'd be over. I could slam it into the moon, but again, that's not going to do anything. I have no science instruments on this besides the altimeter sensor, and I have to be in orbit for that to do anything, unfortunately. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and just deorbit this. Basically, this was a moneymaker, and we all knew it. So let's go retrograde. And full burn. Turn on the ant engine. Now for full burn. Let's watch it burn in the atmosphere. Alright, let's do physics warp. Okay, there we go. It will blow up. I think I sent everything back that I can. This doesn't have any science sitting in it. Nope. This is sent everything back. Yep. You can stop. And we'll let that stay open just to read everything as it goes in and blows up. For science. Alright, so that's going to hit the planet. Next. Alright, our next mission, if we choose to accept it, will be NAVSAT 1, and it's done. Next one's done in 6 days. We have the money. We have the knowledge. We could build, what do I have already? 3, 4, I need 5. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, what other, no, not you. Actually, what I do want to find while I'm here is the small, there it is, that guy. I actually want that. And I'd love to have the docking port junior. Now, I don't know if that's going to be my next priority. I actually need science more than anything. Oh, shit, RCS. RCS is what I need. Who am I kidding? I need almost everything in this row. I mean, I need fuel lines. I need larger tanks and rockets. But I can go to the moon with what I have. And what I'd like to do when I get to the moon is be able to maneuver without using engines. So, I mean, RCS is probably higher priority. Docking would be phenomenal to have right now, but not as high priority, I'd say, as RCS. Because I can actually maneuver my satellites properly with RCS as well. So that might be my next thing. Just get RCS. That way I can put up satellites, maneuver them, and I might replace the 2 current communication satellites. And we'll try that. So I lost my train of thought. Okay, first of all, see what we can do. Remote tech, create a network for the moon, which I want to do anyway. Well, I do have that. Communication 95%. Well, I have to be, okay, I know what this is. I actually need to be able to cover 95% of the moon with satellites. So I need to send communication satellites basically the way I have it set up here. I just need to have them orbiting the moon. Which I need all this anyway. I mean, this is going to be done. I just need to get everything else. I need money. I need money mostly. Because the moon is expensive and so is Minmus. So I really do need to lay the framework in order to do that. And I know it's a little bit boring to do all these satellites back to back, but I can't deny the amount of money it's going to give me. I really can't. But we will get here. How long do I have? I can actually probably take these. Do they ever expire? Do these expire at all? That's briefing. I don't think these expire. I mean, they do offer expire like 5 days, but if I take this, I don't think it will expire on me. All right, what's this one? Ice caps. Oh, that can be fun. Let's see here. I'm just trying to decide whether or not I want to do this. I mean, this is definitely easy. Fly a vessel anywhere near the sun or the moon. Technically, I could have done that, but I don't. Where's some money? I don't know if it's worth the amount of money it would cost to send something up, but I could send something small and maybe do a little bit of science and send it all back. You know what? That'll be fun. I think that'll be fun. Let's do that. Fly by the moon. Bam. Done. Let's create a network around the moon. Done. We're going to do this one. This one doesn't expire on us, though, so that's good. Don't want to really touch Minmus yet. It's actually easier to deal with Minmus than it is the moon. So I'd rather get the moon over with. And I do want to get these two kind of, especially this one. This one should be easy. I am going to launch this one, and then I'm probably going to... Well, let's build something for the moon. Let's do that first, and we can get it building. At least for the flyby, do some science on it. Yeah. Yeah, I think that'll be fun. Let's do that. Let's get a probe. Why a probe? Well, I don't care if it comes back. And Kerbals I do. So... put an ant on it. Basically, I'm going to load it up with all the science I've got. which isn't a lot, but it's going to be quite a bit anyway. Now this is actually reusable, so I only need one of them. These, however, are not. And I want one for high above the moon and hopefully low. And damn, these are going to be heavy. I kind of want it to be a quick and easy trip. So I might save the Science Junior. I'm going to save the Science Junior. Yeah, yep, saving it. Okay, so it's not going. I'll take the goo. Take that. Definitely need one of you. I'm gonna see what it's gonna take, honestly. Let's do that first. Let's just see what it'll take resource-wise to get this to the moon. Shouldn't take much, really shouldn't. Move that. I can go anywhere. This, however, put you down below. You're right. Let's put you right there. Okay, so this will point at Kerbin. And that should be plenty. It'll pick up everything in the way. And I'll have to probably open a dish on Keosat 1 to point at an active vessel if I don't already have one. So, short of that, that's pretty much it. Let's put some batteries on it. Need some solar panels, need all the essentials here. Think I could actually take one of these and it'll work. Let's put some lights. I mean, luckily I don't need life support, so might do a demolition charge. How heavy is that? Very light. Just so I can clean it up and get rid of it. That's probably more than enough just for what I'm going to do with it. I say that, but it never usually is enough. So, okay, and engine 2200 delta V. I mean, that's a lot for something this size, but not quite done yet. Let's put some stuff on it to keep it alive. Like that. And then it's too big. It's 2.5. I don't really think I need any of these. I really don't. I don't really have the panels that are going to create all that much heat. And it's doing a flyby. It's not going to be out there for very long. So, it might be, I might regret it. I might ultimately regret that, but I'm not going to put any heat panels on it because I don't think I need them. So, let me do that. So, I got communications, I got basic communications. Let's just put it in underneath. There we go. All right. Doing a flyby. What else we need? Well, quick and easy and quick and dirty. I'm down to 1900 delta V. Putting that many panels on is heavy. Which, I mean, that's all it's going to be is a general maneuver. I mean, I could send it out there in order to map the moon, but I don't have this. I don't have the infrastructure to support it, so it's not going to really do much. I think that's probably pretty damn good for just a standard basic flyby of the moon. I think so. I think I'll be happy with that. I could take this. I can do ionization, just basic ionization. So, I mean, it's more science, which is always a good thing. Okay. Ionization up. I think... What other damn science could I squeeze out of this thing? I don't think any. I mean, I could take a science junior, but I'm going to save that for manned flight. So I don't think there's anything else to do. I'm not going to land it, so surface samples are out. I don't have RCS yet, otherwise I would do it for sure. I need, how much do I need? I think I need about 40 more science to be able to research RCS. I think I'm a little over 50 science. So all I need to do is build a launcher that can take this damn thing where I need it to go. What launcher do I have in here? This freaking thing will do it. For sure. No, not what I meant to do. That'd be a little overkill. Almost 10K Delta V. Yeah, something close to 50. I need 90. I need a lot more than 90, honestly, for everything I want to do, but for now, I just need 90. Get RCS. I mean, I'd love to have 180 just to get one other node, but I don't know how much exactly this will get me, but it'll get me quite a bit just by flying by the moon. If I can get high above the moon and low is going to be tough because it's probably going to be a pretty fast flyby unless I can get into orbit. If I can get into orbit, I'll do that. With this lifter, I probably can pretty damn easily get into orbit, honestly. This is overkill, like I said, lifter-wise, but rather have overkill than not make it. Oh, come on. Really? Make a point. There we go. Well, I didn't think about that. I probably could do a slingshot around the moon and hit Minmus as well. I will exhaust my goo at the moon, but I still have thermostat, ionization, and the magnetometer. I might be able to do that. Oh, shit. Damn it. Okay. Redo it. It's fine. Okay, so total 9,200 delta V. I mean, that's insane. That's a lot. That's overkill. Eh. Might do Minmus as well. I don't have a contract for it. Okay, let's do let's call this. Let's do just mun flyby MK1. Yeah, sure, why not? Explains it. No, I don't have barometers. I wish I did. 90 science for that as well. Everything I have, everything I need, unfortunately, is 90 science or more. So, I mean, that's empty. So, yeah, 90 science, and that'll get me RPWS antenna as well as a barometer. I mean, it kind of feels like a waste for 90 science on RCS. But that'll get me the lander can, which, I mean, it's not essential for a moon landing, but it's very nice to have, as well as the bigger stabilizer and RCS. I mean, RCS is just so nice to have. And there's a lot of science out there to be had, honestly. There's a lot of science I can still do without getting any more instruments. So that's kind of where I am. Do science that I can do. Unlock some of the things I need to get further ahead. I mean, that's kind of where it is. So, all right, where are we? 6 days. Let's roll you out. It's going to take 2 days anyway. We'll launch the satellite while everything else is building and all that good stuff, so. But this, what do I have on there? 45s. I really don't need a launcher this big. I really, really don't. But I'm going to do it anyway. This is my older launcher, actually. That does not have any stabilizing fins on it. Does one of my mods hide research I can't get to yet? Yes. Yes, I do have a mod that hides the, are you talking about the tree? Because, yeah, I have a mod that hides the nodes that I don't have anything connected to them yet. So, I don't exactly know where everything is. That is part of, it's not part of Community Tech Tree, but it is a mod that works with it to hide those nodes. Because it's not, it's defaulted so you can see everything. That's the default thing. Just kind of going over my head here, see if I've got everything the way I want it. I might do a simulation on this. I haven't done one in a long time. Just to see where this thing will go. And actually, say save you. I want to... I'll bring up my more modern navsat, and I want to save this one. Actually, let's put you back. Damn it. Come on. Okay. I don't want to have to redo the whole fairing. No. Believe me, it's huge. It's actually really big because I've got some decent amount of mods. So it looks small right now, but it is actually fairly large. Let's do... Sure, body, MK2. And where was I? Moon flyby. See, my new one actually have some reaction wheels and whatnot underneath. They were kind of a pain in the ass to put on there, at least in the spot they are. And I really got them exactly the way I wanted. And I have some fins, and I know this launcher is good. This is a good launcher, so I like it. Let's use it. All right. For 1.92. I don't need that high. We're gonna put it at a little bit lower, 65.5. Let's do same thing. 65.5. 1.74. Thrust to weight. That'll be about right. All right, let's check. Now I've got my main engines in there, so it's expecting those to be on for that thrust to weight. Put the fairing down here. They'll be in space far before this launcher goes. Okay. And to make this a little over 9 days. Okay, so we're actually going to go to the moon with this. If this is successful, which I think it probably will be. How much is it? 48,000. Do I really have 500,000 again? Wow, okay. I jumped up high, quick. I'm probably going to start working on my satellite network actually around the moon, and possibly start on Minmus as well, in preparation for some satellites to map out the moon so I can get biomes and all that good stuff, or resources, you know, that kind of a thing. Because that's going to be a thing. It's going to have to happen. So, this is flyby. Moon flyby. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to build it. Kind of swimming in the dough right now, so I'm gonna be a little bit out there and just build this shit. Alright. We have the same stuff. See, I wish I had a flyby Minmus. I could do an orbital survey. Material study. I don't see a material study. I'm probably going to have to haul an entire Science Junior up there in a mission by itself. Honestly. And I know a mission like this will come back, so I'm not too worried about them. I really am not. Around the moon. I might actually take this one too. So I could probably do an orbit. I'm definitely gonna transmit. I won't finish these two until I land on it, obviously. How much. And I can have unlimited contracts with 200 grand. That might be worth it, honestly. That I don't need. I don't really need that either. Don't really care about strategies. I need to upgrade those. I need to upgrade. Definitely gonna have to upgrade this pretty quick. See, I can make 255 parts. I can keep my parts down pretty low. I don't need my parts to be very high. But the size and the weight's going to become a problem pretty quick. But I think what I'm going to do, unlimited contracts. But not right now, soon. I want some more money. And no, I didn't mean to do that. I have 4.7 currently. I think I will take this because it'll be worth the 30 grand plus 5 research, which I'm going there anyway. Why not do it, right? And the next step probably will be manned. So, orbital survey of Minmus. I might do both. I kind of want to do the moon and then Minmus, like in a... I don't really necessarily fully do the moon, but pretty damn full. I want to concentrate on one body at a time. So, I'm just kind of thinking out loud right now. Alright, I'm probably going to warp to the satellite, get it over with. Satellite's not that big. It's a pretty long rollout for a satellite like that, but it's the biz. So let's do it during the day. And the clouds roll in for yet another satellite launch. What are mine? Did any new contracts come in? I really hate taking repeating contracts like that, but it's really not worth a lot. I don't remember if I have. I don't have one on this satellite. I have one on the moon flyby, but I'm not going to orbit. Actually, I will orbit Kerbin. Enough to do that. Okay. Yes. I wasn't planning on doing an orbit. I'd probably just do a almost constant burn to the moon. But for a contract, why not, right? I'm going to be there anyway. And it is an unmanned. Right, has to be unmanned. Automated, yes. Alright, I'll take that one too. Alright, launch. If this one actually has one, then I'll use it, but I don't think it does. Alright, before I launch, I want to check. I'm almost to the limit of memory for the game, but I should be able to get through this launch. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. This is the one that I had not fixed. Had not fixed staging on, so good thing I looked. Okay. And just to check, this needs to go equatorial. Hide all these. This needs to go equatorial. It's got to go to basically the other side of the planet. And I don't think I have ionization on this, so that's going to have to be the next one. Yep. Say geostationary side of the East Shore Station, which that's us. That's East Shore. No, it didn't. That's East Shore. Okay, so not quite the other side. And are you just dark side? I didn't have connection. Should be faster than rotation. Not a lot faster, but you are faster, damn it. Alright, we're going to have to speed up. Let it fix its orbit. Yeah, I don't have anything telling me, but 2868 is geosynchronous. Maybe I just didn't go down far enough. Should be less than 6 hours, therefore it should be catching up. So I can't really launch this other satellite right now. We have got to fix this problem first. Well, honestly, best way to do that. All right, where are we? I need to re-roll this one back in. This one is NavSat 1. I've got to fix. I have to fix my my network. Unfortunately, that's kind of what. That's why you really need 3, just in case. I had to abort that one. That mission seems to be doomed to not be flying. Honestly, it's just one of those things. Wow, 2 days. Well, 2 days recover. Okay. Let's look at the NavSat. Let's put Kerbal Engineer on it. Or the ComSat, I mean. Yeah, this is MK1. Let's get you off of there. Don't need it. Let's put engineer. Okay. And this one actually didn't have enough battery power to make it through the night. I had enough solar panels to charge, but not enough to make it through the night, especially with 3 comms dishes on it. So let's get batteries. Overkill or no kill? Let's do it. Which means I'm going to do this. Yeah, I gotta fix that. Okay. Not acceptable. Okay, one of them. Oh, that is right. That's okay. Little brain fart there. All right, something like that. How much charge do I have? 28 and 10. Pretty much all I need. If I really wanted to make this Mark II, which I do, probably need to do that. That is 90 million meters. And these are 50. Pretty much what I have to do. Yeah, if I remember correctly, these actually have a wider cone angle. Yeah, that's what I thought. 25-degree cone angle. Oh, they're narrower cone angle. My bad. That's why they can go further. Okay, Mark II. 743 delta V. We got 2 tanks on it. All right, Mark II is good, I believe. Oh, I can't really. Oh, come on, man. There we go. I think that should do it there. Do I have... I don't. See, I need to unlock my action groups as well. Alright, Mark II. Fairing. What about the launcher? Mark II launcher. Might as well. Somewhat heavy. So too short. Too short. It's a pretty tall rocket. Will it fit? Yes. It'll fit just fine, actually. Mark II launcher. 7181 total Delta V. Quite a bit heavier than the original. I do have those. Okay, well, this could be my new KSC over KSC satellite. I kind of wanted to wait until I had the prolific candle, or the, wow, I really flipped that one. The prolific solar panels before I put a Mark II up. I didn't really want to do it before then. But I'm a long way off. Photovoltaic panels. Kind of sexy. I want them. I do. Not to mention the science that comes with them. I'm kind of forced into this, though. I don't really have a choice. Well, the only other choice I have, and this is an option, it'd take a long time, is basically time warp until it all comes back around and it starts working again. Which is an option. It's a legitimate option. You can do that. Yeah, it's part of KIS, Kerbal Inventory System. It's so you can attach parts. You have to actually have a screwdriver in your inventory in order to remove and attach parts using a Kerbal. So, pretty cool mod. But what I might do, I might just kind of finish with where I am tonight. And make a game plan, see what I want to do. And I might do some of this time warping offline just to get my network back up and running. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I had this thing set to 6 hours down to the decimal point. So it should not have done that. So I don't know what is going on, why it jumped that far. I'll have to go look at my last video, but I'm pretty sure KeoComSat 1 was right about here less than a few days ago. So I don't know what's up with that. And it wasn't in a perfect orbit, I'll put it that way. But it wasn't a 6-hour orbit, so it should not have done that. It should not have changed that drastically, at least that quickly. But I could be wrong. I may have been a little bit off and just don't remember it. But yeah, that's kind of where I am. But yeah, so I think I might wrap it up here. I have to restart the game anyway in order to go any further, so I might just kind of wrap up the stream and pick this up tomorrow or a later time. But yeah, so do appreciate you guys for watching, and thanks for following and subscribing and all that good stuff. We'll get it fixed, man. We'll get it fixed, guys. It will happen. Anyway, I've been Lesrin, and thanks for watching. Everyone have a great night.